What's up, LinkedIn / YouTube? Making a video right now. So what are we talking about today? So I'll just make this video about a previous topic. I just didn't upload it because it was shit and I had to fucking fix it. So I want to talk about doing whatever it is you have to do right here, right now, to get what the fuck it is you want. So again, like in my previous videos, I basically, like, here's see if we can get some good light. Let's see here. 1 second. So basically, I want to discuss how the fuck you get what you want. And basically, what does that look like, both in the short term and the long term? So like, if you look at my previous video when I'm talking about the illusions of life, and like when you're dealing with fucking dragons and you have to kill those motherfuckers and you have to fucking cut their heads off and shit, what you have to realize though is that like those fucking dragons that you're gonna be fighting, you have to kill those motherfuckers by any means necessary. And that means any means necessary. It doesn't matter what the cost is in order to get there. It doesn't fucking matter, okay? You do whatever it is you have to do to get there. So this is why I say fuck gratitude, because like gratitude doesn't get you the shit that you want. It doesn't. Yeah, we have kids nearby, but it doesn't get you what you need to get in order to get to your goals. So so that's the thing about goals. You need to be willing to do anything, absolutely anything, if you want to accomplish your goals. It doesn't matter what it costs, doesn't matter what it takes, as long as you get the goal. So this is kind of like an all or nothing approach to it, but I don't believe in situations where you approach your goals from halfway. I don't believe in these type of situations. So if you want to like, if you want to climb the corporate ladder and if you want to fucking become the CEO of your fucking company, then you have to realize that like, if you suck at working on teams, then you need to make your goal get along with people, because irrespective of what you fucking have to do, you need to fucking do it no matter what. So so this is just more about like not making excuses. I don't know if this is like the same content video as last time, but see, another factor you have to realize though is that people are gonna propagate a bunch of fucking, or a bunch of crap to you that's not true. Like, so here I am at the water park right now, and I was practicing how to swim a little bit, and people say, oh well, swimming takes a while to learn, blah 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 blah, you know. So what we have to take into account with like swimming is that like it took me, like, for me, it took me a good 15-20 hours to even learn how to modestly swim. Like, learning how to swim is, you have to struggle, you have to sink, you have to drown a bit, and then maybe you're gonna swim, maybe. So you have like a lot of shit to do in order to fucking get to where it is you want to get to, you know. And that's what you have to realize. Like, killing that motherfucking dragon is gonna be fucking hard. It's gonna be hard as fuck. It's gonna be the hardest thing you've ever done, easily, by far. I'd say for today, I'm mostly just like I did a decent amount of work today. I just like cleaned my apartment. What else did we do today? I meditated, went to the gym, worked on a couple articles, made a club. But anyways, if you notice, I did a lot of little stuff, but I'm still contemplating. Right now, I'm reflecting. I'm reflecting right now on what I need to do, what the next step is in my life, and where I want to take this ship. Because the conventional route doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. I got fired from my last job, and I thought it was fucking bullshit, but still my fault. So sometimes it's good just to reflect until you figure it out what it is your solution needs to be. You're gonna have setbacks, they're gonna happen. And setbacks, they've happened so much more to me than anybody else, I promise you. I've had way more setbacks than you, and I still continue. So that's what you have to realize too. Sometimes the answers aren't going to come to you immediately. It's not going to be immediate what you need to do. Sure, you might have tasks that you need to do. You might have goals you want to accomplish. But so like, here's an example for me. Even if I complete my degree and I do all this shit, and even if I win a couple elections, where does that lead me? Am I making money, and am I accomplishing what I want? No, I'm not. So if I'm not accomplishing what I want, then you need to reflect. What is it that we need to do differently? And how do we need to do that differently? And I want to illustrate another factor. If you're going to kill that motherfucking dragon, you're going to lose an arm. It's going to happen. You're going to lose a motherfucking arm. You're going to lose your arms. You're going to lose your legs. There's no way around that, okay? So if you're going to get to your goal, you're going to be tired. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to fucking hurt. It's going to happen. There's no way around that to kill the dragon. So, and this is just what I recommend, you know, just realize that, like, there's just so much fucking bullshit that happens. It's gonna fucking happen. And sometimes it's not always gonna be in your control. And sometimes shit in life doesn't make any sense. To you, it might not make sense. Because if you're examining your own life and you're looking at another person's life, why is that person successful and you're not? Why is that? And you have to examine that. And obviously it will leave room for hatred. There have been days where I've gotten resentful and hate from other people just because I hated the fact that they were successful and I wasn't. So it's complicated. Life is of course you expect me to say that, but life is fucking complicated. It's like, even when I graduated from like high school and I thought I knew shit. You don't know shit. Like, you don't know nothing. Life is so much more fucking complicated than what you think it is and what it takes to get what it is you want. Like, another example is, for me to make a club, I had to go through 15 fucking advisors, got rejected by every single one of them, and like, all they had to do is sign a piece of paper, okay? All they had to do was sign a piece of motherfucking paper to put the club into existence, but they kept making excuses on why they don't want the club, or blah, 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 you know, because it's not their credibility or some shit. But the point being, though, is that I didn't know those people. I don't know nothing about them. Why should they be my advisor? And like, yeah, there's just so many factors in life that you need to realize. In any field and anything that you get into, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's a car. It doesn't matter if you're getting a house. It doesn't matter if it's a job. The shit that you perceive is not the reality by which you perceive. So that's what you need to realize before you do anything. Before you step foot and make any motherfucking decision, you need to make sure you're willing to do two things. You need to make sure you're really sacrifice and die by your goals. You need to die for real. There's no way around that. You need to be willing to die for your fucking goals. If you're not, then you're gonna be a loser. And then finally, make sure that you take your time, because the answers are not always going to come to you. There will be times where you're going to find yourself in a no-win situation. There's not going to be any way you can win. I'm in a situation like that right now. There's no way for me to win. I don't know what to do about it. So the solution is you don't play the motherfucking game, okay? Because if you're in no-win situations, then you're going to be... they're going to happen. And then you're going to have to realize that life is a paradox in some sense too, but that doesn't mean you settle, and that doesn't mean you settle for less. I don't know, maybe this is a bit more of a rant video. Yeah, like I said, like right now I'm just at the park. I don't really have too much of a reason to be here. I'm just learning how to swim. Hopefully some answers come to me, I hope, or maybe I can figure out some answers, I don't know. As usual, it's a process and you have to keep going. So just keep fucking chugging away and don't stop, guys. Just success doesn't wait for anybody. Either you get on the train or it'll leave without you. Alright, thank you, LinkedIn and YouTube. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below.